Now, that is what we need. Now we have a stress response and a strain response towards life. That is the problem. The most incurable diseases which we have, which can be maintained at a bearable level, the diabetes, the heart and BP, and the cancer. These cardiologists say that if you can develop the relaxation response, 80% of these diseases are cured. 80% of these problematic diseases for us. Once, if you are diabetic or if we are what we call the BP or heart problem or with cancer, we know that we have to take medicine continuously. But these doctors, they say if you can know the relaxation response, 80% of these so-called incurable diseases are cured. And I have myself seen a few people. But why I am telling about the doctors is that is more authentic. I have seen it. Okay, you must have seen. I don't see. You go to the web and see. But this relaxation response to life should dominate or displace the stress relationship response and the strain response. That is the process of Gayatri. That is what Gayatri is. There is nothing there with divinity or this law and this. If you have these problems, if you have the relaxation response, you are cured. For that relaxation response, the basic methodology that these cardiologists give is observe your breath. Be aware of your breath. Many times we are not aware of your breath. That is just what I started in the beginning. Because we are in the inner awakening, I said be aware. Be aware of where your hand is, where your leg is. Be aware of your entire body. And slowly when you start being aware of it, suddenly you awaken to the sounds of heart, to the sounds of the what I call the four lobes of the brain, the frontal, the back and the side lobes, the four lobes of the brain. You will understand what is happening between them. And the yogis, about talking about the Gayatri mantra, gives you the methodology in which you can understand how the inner energy relaxes. And diabetes is because the inner energy is not in a relaxed condition. You know that diabetes is because of the sugar. And you know that sugar is the cause for our energy. That much all of you know. Whatever you eat, it becomes a sugar and gives energy. So why we get diabetes? Because the energy is not correct. It is under stress and strain. And if you relax it, diabetes is cured. And then the circulation of the blood. It is under stress and strain. You get BP. And then of course the heart attacks and this and that. But if the circulation is proper, and then cancer, cells. Kidney has a cell, the kidney system has their own cells, the heart has got its own cells, the digestive system has got its own cells. They all work correctly, no problem. But some cell somehow says, I want to be independent. I will do what I want. That is cancer. I want to do what I want. I don't follow nature. But you have to follow nature. If you don't follow nature, no science is there. All sciences are following nature. And because we have forgotten our nature, and what is our nature? The way we breathe. Our breath is our nature, our basis, our fundamental. So the first step of understanding the inner awakening is first realize that you are your breath, not the body. Because of the breath, the body is there. If the breath is not there, who cares about the body? Even our very close members, suddenly the breath stops and people will try to see how we can. Is it not? So, really you are the breath. First you remember this. And next what? This breath is converted into 3 states. The cellular state is known as the awakened consciousness, the physical consciousness. We are aware of the physical life, the conscious life, the physically conscious life, the material life where we interact with so many people, and the circulatory life, the dream state. And unfortunately, many of us don't know that many of the scientific discoveries are based on dreams. You just refer. As a chemistry lecturer, I know that almost 90% of the chemistry discoveries were because of dreams. But when you have physically exerted, when you have experimented, and then your dream gives you an idea. So the circulation process. And what is the circulation process? The blood circulation process. And if you have the correct way of circulation, you will not have any heart problem or blood problem. If you know the correct way of physical life, conscious life, no cancer. You try to understand these fundamentals. And the logic you are able, I think you can easily grasp it. But of course, to understanding the logic that atom is the basis, and to know the atom and to learn it, it needs a study. You have to, just a lecture will not help you. But this motivates you.